Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Root, Everdell, or Creature Comforts? Ready for the answer? It's that game with the tree that demands your attention. It's the beautiful Everdell. Everdell is a game of dynamic tableau building and worker placement, published by Starling Games. Within the charming valley of Everdell, beneath the boughs of towering trees, among meandering streams and mossy hollows, a civilization of forest critters is thriving and expanding. You will be the leader of a group of critters intent on just such a task. There are buildings to construct, lively characters to meet, events to host. You have a busy year ahead of yourself. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming. Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Cube Birds, Songbirds, or Wingspan? Ready for the answer? It's that engine-building gem with the beautiful artwork. It's Wingspan. Wingspan is a competitive, medium-weight, card-driven engine-building board game from Stonemaier Games. You are bird enthusiasts, seeking to discover and attract the best birds to your network of wildlife preserves. Each bird extends a chain of powerful combinations in one of your habitats. The winner is the player with the most points after 4 rounds. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming. Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Catan, Spirit Island, or Earthborn Rangers? Ready for the answer? It's the complex, thematic, and much-loved cooperative board game, Spirit Island. In the most distant reaches of the world, magic still exists, embodied by spirits of the land, of the sky, and of every natural thing. As the great powers of Europe stretch their colonial empires further and further, they will inevitably lay claim to a place where spirits still hold power. And when they do, the land itself will fight back alongside the islanders who live there. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming. Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Spyfall, Decrypto, or Codenames? Ready for the answer? It's the 2016 Spiel des Jahres winner, Codenames. 2 rival spy masters know the secret identities of 25 agents. Their teammates know the agents only by their code names, single-word labels like disease, Germany, and carrot. Yes, carrot. It's a legitimate code name. Each spy master wants their team to identify their agents first, without uncovering the assassin by mistake. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming. Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Pictionary, Dixit, or Modern Art? Ready for the answer? It's the 2010 Spiel des Jahres winner, Dixit. Designed by Jean-Louis Rubira with gorgeous art by Marie Cardois, in Dixit, one picture is worth 1,000 words. Each player has a turn to choose one of their cards and help others guess which one with a cryptic clue. Remember, you don't want all players to guess correctly, only a few, but the card will be shuffled with one other card of each player to make things a bit more challenging. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming. Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Forbidden Desert, Targi or Camel Up? Ready for the answer? It's the 2014 Spiel des Jahres winner, Camel Up. Designed by Stefan Bogen and published by Pretzel Games. In Camel up to 8 players bet on 5 racing camels, trying to suss out which ones will place first and second in a quick race around a pyramid. The earlier you place your bet, the more you can win. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming! Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Twilight Imperium, Under Falling Skies, or Terraforming Mars? Ready for the answer? It's the single-player game, Under Falling Skies. Designed by Tomas Ulier and published by Czech Games Edition, aliens have arrived to conquer Earth. Enemy ships fill the skies. Humanity retreats to underground bunkers located below cities across the globe. Stand against the common threat. Fight the invaders city by city. Build a team from around the globe to save your planet and defeat the aliens. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming! Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Gloomhaven, Scrabble, or Azul? Ready for the answer? It's the 2018 Spiel des Jahres winner Azul, designed by Michael Kiesling and published by Next Move Games. In the beautiful game of Azul, players take turns drafting colored tiles from suppliers to their player board. Later in the round, players score points based on how they've placed their tiles to decorate the palace. Extra points are scored for specific patterns and completing sets. Wasted supplies harm the player's score. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming! Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Sky Team, King Domino, or Candyland? Ready for the answer? It's the 2017 Spiel des Jahres winner, King Domino. Designed by Bruno Cathala and published by Blue Orange. In King Domino, you are a lord seeking new lands in which to expand your kingdom. You must explore all the lands, including wheat fields, lakes, and mountains, in order to spot the best plots, while competing with other lords to acquire them first. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming! Which board game do these components belong to? Is it Pandemic, Ticket to Ride, or Monopoly? Ready for the answer? It's the modern classic Pandemic. Designed by Matt Leacock and published by Z-Man Games. In Pandemic, several virulent diseases have broken out simultaneously all over the world. The players are disease-fighting specialists whose mission is to treat disease hotspots while researching cures for each of 4 plagues before they get out of hand. Subscribe to Birds on Board and happy gaming!